Got him, got him, got him. My plan for the day is to have a fish for about 2 to 3 hours. Then I'm going to start a fire, cook a camp oven, chuck some lobby pots in, try to get some lobsters, have a good rest, and then fish again this afternoon. If you're watching this, it has gone down. Welcome to Whistler and Willys Fishing. Let's rip into it. Oh. Righto, I'm back. How beautiful is this? This looks awesome. So good to be back out fishing. Here we go, first cast of the morning. Come on, bro. Come on. All right, one more. Right out at that big fella. That's the one. Eat that. Let's do that again. Oh, there we go, guys. That was a nice fish. Let's get back in there. It's a little bit short. Oh, he's nice. Wow. Got him, got him, got him. Oh, I dropped him. Oh, dude. I don't know if he'll come back now. So this fish here, I'm going to give him another crack, but what I'm going to do is move down just here and see what happens. So I might get my feet wet because, well, why not? I'm going to start a fire soon and cook off a bit of camp oven and chuck some lobby pots in. But we're gonna have a crack at this one first, so hopefully we get him. Right, I kind of feel like I really need to at least try. I mean, if I didn't have a knee injury, I'd jump across there, but that's not going to happen. This is ridiculous. Why do I do such things? Got all the faith in the world, Will, to make this. Do it before your ankles freeze, bro. Right, here we go. Next trick is to walk along here without it breaking. Old Chubby Will's put on a bit of weight since he hasn't done much fishing lately. I want to cast on the other side of the log, but the log's actually only about 3 or 4 inches high, and if I get a fat one, she ain't coming over. Like, it's only 3 or 4 inches underneath, I mean, so we're just going to try this side of it. Oh, yes. Oh, come on, bros. What's going on? They're not really committed. I doubt that was the same fish. He did get a little bit of weight, but not much. Come on, do the traditional doof. You know what I want to say. You gotta, no, come on, Will, just stick to the whistle. That's it, birdie. Let's get him here. Just try a little twitchy. Actually, I'm going to go the 90 mil through here first, and then I'll surface through here if I don't get him, and then do the surface again. Something, we'll think of something. Right, hopefully this one makes him a little bit more aggressive. We will just try a little surface twitchy with it. Righto, come on, bro. I'm expecting a whack any time here. Oh, yes, got him. We're on, guys. Okay, finally got one. Get off that structure, buddy. Come on. Yes, he's a nice one too. He's got to be in the 60s. Oh no, he's not in the 60s, but he's very nice. Come on, fella, come on up. Trouty, have a look at that. Right, I took the 90 mil. Maybe it was this guy that had a shot at him a couple of times. How cool's that? We'll get him up on this log. We'll lift him straight up. There's the first one. Beautiful little trout. God, they fight so hard, these cheeky buggers. Straight into the structure, and we'll just try to keep you there. Such a powerful little fish, pound for pound. On the Whistling Willy. Let's get into it. Just when my feet thawed out. Here we go again. Chuck a bit of that in my camp oven, eh? See how I go. Not. I brought the wrong bloody camp chair, but someone's left me a little fireplace here. So we'll get the fire cracking here. We'll get some good coals rolling. We'll get the roast on, get the veggies in, cook all that up. That's gonna be delicious. We'll sit around the campfire. We'll talk a bit about tackle. I'll also get the drone up and show you some Murray cod structure, and we'll talk about that, like why it looks good, why I fish those kind of places, and just kind of have a little dig into that kind of area of things. Righto guys, let's rip into it. First thing I will do is get me coffee on. I reckon we got enough coals here now just to heat the camp oven up. Okay, so I've just got the camp oven heating up, so I've just got some coals under there. That'll heat that up. Then I'll put the roast in, crank some more coals out of here and get it cooking. The coffee's all disappeared, so I've got the Butterfield lamb shoulder, rosemary and mint. We'll cut this bad boy open, chuck him in there. I've gave the campfire a half turn. It should be hot enough. I'll chuck some new coals under there and get it cracking. Oh, listen to that, she's hot enough. She's a little hooter. Believe it or not, this is actually my first time lobstering, so if you've got any tips along the way, let me know, because I'm not afraid to learn. I've just got some old liver in there. I'm going to leave the 3 nets in there for about an hour and check them. I'm just going to walk down here a little bit and then chuck them in, see what happens. Let's go. I've seen Robbie Alexander throw these out, so I'm just going to do it like him. Righto, that's one spot. We'll tie him up. She's not down very deep. I'll probably see the lobby. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. That's one, nice in and close. Like I said, guys, give me any tips you can. Number 2. Oh God, that's deep down there. Holy hell. Okay, I think we're on the bottom there. Hope so. It's about the end of my line. Right, I've got one just there, just in close. This one's out a little bit further, and this one I can see right here. Have a look at the knot here. It's absolutely ridiculous. The rod I'm using today is a Boned Voyage BVC 684XH. I need to go to Specsavers. The next part's going to be a bit hard. So the length is 6'8". The line suggested is PE 1.5 to 3. Action is medium fast. The lure 14 to 6 grams. Right, I actually don't know what a lot of that means, but I know this rod is absolutely perfect for your larger surface lures, spinner baits, you up to your 1 ounce, your 5/8. This rod here will chuck it around like absolutely a beast. The reel I've got is my brand new one. It is the Corrado DC. I love the sound of it and the action and the casting, the action of it, the retrieve, like everything about it. I just love the Corrados. It's actually one of my favorite ones, the old Shimano. So that's a new one. The other rod I've got is a lighter Bone Voyage. It is a 6'8" rod too, PE 1 to 2, action medium fast, lure 7 to 28 grams. I've caught a couple of meteries on this lighter one and it's absolutely been a blast. They're a 4-piece rod, which makes it really easy for traveling, which I do a lot through work and family. So the old diver on this one is about 100 years old. It is just from the shed. At any time I have a different reel on because I'm so rough. The DC actually has sand in it at the moment. So that's kind of just a quick rundown of these rods, guys. The lures I'm using today is hope you can see that because I'm being pretty rough, probably going to burn me line too, is Australian crafted. This one's Kimbo. It's an exclusive colour sold through me on Facebook. So if you're interested in any of them, let me know. Find me on Facebook, Will Parr. I've actually started a fishing page called Whistling Willys Fishing too. So look that up and see how we can go. The surface lure is a Kingfisher. I love these. They're my favourite. The only ones I really use these days. They are absolutely gold. I've been using them for years. My first metery, 115, I caught on the little 88 mil. It was a lot of fun. So yeah, these are the absolutely go-to lure for me, any surface lure related kind of thing. So that's me rundown of today. I may chuck on a spinnerbait later on, maybe not. I do use the 120 mil at stages, so sometimes today I'm actually going to chuck a 120 mil on and try to pull up a bigger cod. See how we go. I can smell that roast, I can hear it sizzling, so I'm going to cut up some veggies and do that. Let's go. I'm a simple man. It's just going to be a little bit of pumpkin, onion, carrot and a potato. We're just going to chop that up, chuck that in. Should be delicious. Okay, moment of truth. I have not looked at this thing yet, so we'll see how it goes. Oh, that looks delicious. Oh, that smells good. Righto, so what I've done with the veggies, I've just put some oil on them. I'm just going to chuck them in, close the lid up for about another 45 minutes, and then I reckon it'll all be ready. I am absolutely loving the day. Just campfire, lobsters, fishing, nature. It's absolutely the best. I hope I'm capturing it for you. Let me know if I am, because I do want to do better with these films. So let's go. Your chance to, if you are enjoying it, hit the like button, hit subscribe, and come and join me on these adventures. Righto, let's go check these lobbies. Another little fun fact about me is I'm actually shit scared of lobsters. They are prehistoric looking things and I haven't dealt with them much, so I'm just gonna have a look at them, chuck them back in. There's no measuring, no anything. Hopefully I get one. I'll be happy with that. Let's check these nets. Right, number one, here we go. Here we go. I have been told because it's so low it's hard to get them at the moment. Oh, look at the size of that thing. There's two massive big ones in there. Wow. Wow. I'm freaking out. That one is huge. Okay, 2 lobbies. I'm so happy with that. Let's have a look at these beasts. Have a look at that. Wow. So apparently you pick them up about here. Oh, they feel so weird. They make so much noise and they're so strong. How do you get them out of the net? Hoping this fella lets go any moment. Have a look at the size of that. Here we go. See ya, buddy, you can go in yourself. Keep going. You know where the water is. See ya, my friend. Wow. Check the size of this thing out. There's no eggs on her, but that is absolutely huge. I'm just going to try to lay it down here try to show you the size of this thing. Have a look at that. Wow. Gotta be a bit careful here. I really need to thank Robbie Alexander for his lobster videos. He's kind of shown me like a few little things that I've watched along the way watching his videos, so I'm definitely going to get into these. Let me know if you're interested in some lobby videos. I'm definitely going to give this a crack. They are absolutely beautiful creatures. We're going to get this big boy back in before he nips me. Oh my god. See ya, buddy. Wow. Holy smokes, I didn't think they were that big. That was unreal. Seriously guys, I've never done this before. Absolutely, one net has got me hooked. I'm not going to keep them. I will try a couple one day, but these ones are just going straight back in. So good. Net number 2, here we go. Oh, it feels heavy. It feels heavy. Oh no, I must have caught something. Right, no good on that one. That big one was absolutely crazy. The other 2 nets came up empty, but that first net just made my day. I could catch a cod now, and I don't know if I'll be as happy or not. I absolutely love that. All right, let's go check this camp oven, have a feed, talk about some structure, and then get into some more fishing. And, oh, check the lobbies one more time. Before we talk about structure, I want to do a shout out to a very special person that nearly brought tears to my eyes. She is amazing, this person. Amanda, happy birthday. You are absolutely amazing. You support this channel, and me and Fiona absolutely love you. So happy birthday, and big shout out to you, my friend. See you soon. All right, now structure. Structure, I'll just roll back the tears. I'm an emotional bloke. She is absolutely amazing. Someone's calling me. It is my mate Jace. He can wait. He just kept on ringing. Righto, structure. What I was going to do was fly the GoPro up and film me fishing as I talked about that structure. Unfortunately, I only charged 1 battery. Oh my god. Good news on that is I've got a mate that's going to be coming out with me. He loves just walking around the bush. He's going to learn to use the drone and kind of get some different angles. So that'll be coming into these videos soon. But structure, we're going to talk about it as I fish next. I'm going to walk back up to the spots where I fished this morning, and then I'm going to fish some more, and I'm just going to talk about structure as I'm fishing. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully there's a cod coming. I'm about to eat this roast, so let's go for that one. It smells so good. I'm just washing my hands if you know what I'm wondering what I'm doing. So I've just got the esky lid down here. I've got my little chopping board. It's probably bigger than that. This is the moment. Here we go. Oh my god, have a look at that. That looks delicious. Wow. You definitely don't want to see me eat this. I did forget my gravy, however. I will absolutely smash this, and then we'll get into some fishing. Here we go for number 1. This will be the last time I check them. They're coming out after this. Come on, fella. Oh, there's one in there. Oh, and I'm bogged. Oh no. There's one in there too. We'll try to push this bloke back out. There we go. And there's one big lobby in there. That is absolutely huge. Look at the size of these monsters. 2 nets, absolutely nothing. That net got stuck and the lobster stayed in, so we'll get this guy back in. Full of eggs, this big girl, so we'll get her straight back in. She's an absolute beautiful breeder. See you, darling. Look at the size of them claws. Lobsters, crayfish, whatever you call them, they're absolutely awesome. See you, Dylan. In you go. Probably seen enough of my big buff head today, but I just realised the time. I've only got about an hour left before dark, so this spot that I fished, I finished up on here this morning, and the reason I chose this for the next hour is because of structure. Now, this shot here is from early this morning, and as you can see, it is just absolutely loaded. So we'll have a little bit of a chat about each spot and why I fish from this particular spot, like to fish this log that I'm about to, stuff like that. We're just going to chat about structure. Righto, I like to talk. So Murray cod predominantly love structure. See this big log here? I think that's the root ball. It's a massive big log going out this way. So That there would be all laying down across there. What I'm going to do is chuck the surface lure on the other side and bring it over. Now if I fished from up there, I'd only be at the root ball, so I can fish this root ball, this structure through here, which could contain something, and then I've got open up to here. Getting it back, well, that's a different story. You got to catch the fish first. So first thing I'm going to chuck is the surface lure, because that's what I want the action on. And we've gone pretty hayward. Oh no. Okay, start again. So my first cast actually went over this. So what I want to do is chuck over the back in there and bring it down along this big log here. Perfect. Sometimes adding in a little pause in around the structure is really helpful. Gives it that fish to find it and come up and boof it. Ray Clifford is another fisherman I follow. He absolutely does some amazing stuff. He's been fishing with live scope, and you can see the cod come out, hunt the lure, take a boof, and then come back down and come back up and have another sniff. Like, it's absolutely amazing how far they move out from their log. So people say, you know, you don't lift the lure out to your feet, and it's absolutely true. That part of it is absolutely true. He could have followed it and buff it right there. When it's not so deep and you can kind of see it, you can start pulling it out back up here, but you really want to bring that surface lure back home all the way. So this spot here, I've actually caught a Murray cod right in here, kind of on those sticks when the water was at about that level, probably equal with that log. I walked down here with shoelaces undone, chucked it in over here and got buffed right here, and as you can see, it's an absolute log jam through here. So he would have been floating around looking for food and absolutely seen the surface lure come up and buffed it. What I'll do here, I know there's another good log on the other side, so I'll climb up on this log and we'll fish the structure down that side and out the front here, and then we'll come around, we'll chuck a little one in down here too, absolutely. Then we'll come around the other side of that, and I don't know if you can see it, but there's a dirty big log under the water there. We've got all this log out here, so we'll fish kind of parallel to that there. Does that make sense? That's my plan, that's how I fish it. Do I need to explain this spot? This is Murray cod heaven. I've got 113 on the other side of that log just there, so there are big fish in here. There is structure just all the way through, so it's just going to be surface lure. I am going to take the 90mm just to have a bit of a crack down through this kind of less kind of structure spot. I really don't want to lose another lure, and I want one off the surface. So not much to tell here, except if you come across a spot like this, cast the hell out of it. Just cast the hell out of it. No good so far. I'm going to jump in the ute, go right to the very end where I caught the lobsters and fish that big log just there. That'll do me, because I don't fish after dark, and I want to say goodbye and leave you with two awesome videos to choose from. The 113 I caught right there, one of the best strikes I've ever witnessed. Or the other video I said, which I think is my shoelace one. All right, let's go check that other log out. That's a wrap for the day. Absolutely loved it. Hope you did too. This is the one I mentioned with the shoelaces in that heavy structure, and this one right here, 113 centimeters. Righto guys, hope you enjoyed that. See you next time. Stay safe, keep whistling and enjoy.